Hey guys, it's Glenn from glenscarcollection.com, and today on this hot, humid day, we're driving a time capsule, a 1993 RX-7. You remember John? John allowed us to drive his Murcielago, the LP640 in stick, and that was one of our favorite cars and favorite videos. All right.
And the 550 Maranello.
Oh, and the 550 Maranello, which I'm still editing, which should be out probably by the time you see this. This car is a 1993. What I love about these cars, and I drove them on the track, they're lightweight, 2,880 pounds, 2,880 pounds. I drove one in an autocross years ago, and I remember the handling on this car was phenomenal. So that's my only experience driving an RX-7. John, what are they, 255 horsepower from the factory?
Yeah, 255 at the motor.
Whoops, here we go. And I think it's 217 foot-pounds of torque. Now you have a little enhancements done here, right?
Very, very, very little. I had the whole motor rebuilt to a very, very high standard by an RX-7 specialist shop.
Oh, wow.
And the only modifications he did was a downpipe eliminating the pre-cat, which keeps the heat much lower under the hood.
Okay.
And an aluminum radiator, which the factory ones are known to break, and an aluminum antifreeze catch can, because the factory plastic one is known to break.
Okay.
So basically what you call it is all the cooling and reliability mods are done.
All right, so this car was really made for these back roads here in New Jersey. The handling is phenomenal. Wow, I'm in love with the RX-7. John, maybe I'll buy this car from you.
You know what? I was gonna say, I was like, let me let him say it first.
But to me, the most important thing is handling, and this car has power too. I mean, this is not a slow car, even by modern standards, but what always does it for me is just handling. I wish New Jersey had some roads here that weren't full of potholes so you could actually see what I mean. But this car, whoever buys this car is gonna love it.
After he finished it, he stuck it on the dyno.
Yep.
And the thing made 250 wheel horsepower.
Wow.
So it should be closer to, I guess, 300 motor horsepower just from having a perfect fresh motor. Wow. And just eliminating the pre-cap. So
yeah, it makes a difference.
I've done.
It makes a difference because I remember, you know, and who knows if I remember correctly, but I remember driving that on the autocross course, and you gave me a ride prior to us turning the camera on, and this car was fast.
Yeah.
It really moved. I'm not going to do that because it's not my car, obviously, but this car, actually, let's fifth gear.
And when you do these things, it's safe to drive the car hard.
Yeah.
Even a bone stock one with super low miles, like my other RX-7's got 13,000 miles, I would never drive it hard because cooling and reliability mods are not done.
Right.
It's easy to blow it up.
Yeah, because this is really a stock car.
They're fragile.
Yeah.
They're fragile. Yep. So this motor's fully rebuilt and it's safe to drive it as hard as you want. You can run it to redline and put it on track and do anything you really want to do with it.
Wow. Yeah, so this car is currently for sale. So we'll leave a link in the description. You can contact John. Just make sure you tell him that Glenn sent you. But somebody's going to get a great car. I love that it's lightweight, you know, and this was even lightweight for back then, right? 2,800 pounds. Now every car is like 3,600 pounds. What, it must be Rolls-Royce Phantom Day or something, right?
That's right. There's a lot of Rolls everywhere.
We missed wherever they were giving them out, 458 Italia. It's Sunday morning here.
in a super ritzy town.
Yeah, in an expensive town in Bergen County. So
Yep.
it's like, but you know, we just came from Cars and Coffee, and John had his car parked there. And John, you got as much attention as anybody, especially when people heard that this car was stock, right?
Yeah, yeah. And I had the hood pop for a while, so that's what people really look at, instead of like a chopped up engine bay with a single turbo, which you could never make it look nice.
Right.
It's hard to make the RX-7s look nice with a single turbo. Supras, you can make them look gorgeous under the hood, but the Mazdas, not so much. But I was really supposed to roll in with this, and my guys were supposed to come with my Supra and my 300 twin turbo.
Really?
Which is much cooler than just one Japanese turbo car, but they wanted to sleep, I guess.
You're just missing an NSX. So you had the RX-7.
I had an NSX. I had the 05 Rio Pearl Yellow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but I sold it.
Wow. These are just classics now, you know?
Yeah. And as the years bleed by, it's even more and more scarce to
Oh,
find
yeah.
that way.
And people are still modifying the heck out of them, so this car is really a time capsule, and
Yeah, you
hopefully whoever buys it will keep it that way.
Yeah, you go to Ehor's shop,
Yeah.
he takes care of stock ones, which are far few in between, but all the cars around are turbocharged, like, you know, big turbos and modified and power and bodywork and
Yeah.
things. Like, there's no stock ones like this. And
Right.
him and all his mechanics love my cars the most
Oh,
because
yeah.
they're, like, awesome.
And, you know, Cars and Coffee today, I'll tell you, we had a Ferrari F40 there. We had a bunch of McLarens. A P1 rolled through. And, you know, next to the F40, the second biggest crowd was around this car.
Yeah.
You know, and everybody's like, oh, if I got that car, I'd leave it just the way it was. It's all stock and original.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've always liked Japanese sports cars. I always, you know, my first car ever was a rear drive Toyota Celica stick, because I just wanted rear drive stick, and that's only I could only afford that. But I've had two NSXs, two S2000s, so they're very reliable cars, very well built. Like this car is what, 24 years old. Wow.
That's right.
And it doesn't drive like a 24-year-old, say, American car, right?
No.
Yeah, the handling, you can really feel how light this car is on these turns. I film a lot of drives on these roads, and you can notice the difference immediately with the lightweight of this car.
It's very tossable. Like,
Yeah.
It turns in incredible, and you can even, you know, swing the back around really reliable, you know, really safely.
Yep.
And it's very predictable too.
Now, this car has a stock suspension.
Bone stock
Oh, wow.
suspension, brand spanking new tires.
Wow.
Even the wheels refinished, the calipers refinished.
Wow.
All the brakes are new, and it's as perfect as it can possibly be. All I have to do is got a small crack in the windshield. I got to pop a windshield in it. And when we took the whole car apart to paint the whole entire thing, because it just had a lot of little nicks and scratches.
Yep.
So I wanted it to look perfect.
Yes.
The Mazda RX-7 symbol on the back, the decal did not want to come off in one piece, so I got new ones coming from Mazda. Also, when I got it, the battery cover was missing, so I got a new one coming from Mazda 2 all in one shot. And those two things that I have to do will fully complete everything I have to do with this car before I want to sell it.
Nice. Yeah, and this car, there we go.
You got used to the clutch real quick.
Yep. Wow, this is fun. This is, you know, you love a car when you're taking the long way home, right?
Yes,
like I'm not taking this on the highway. I'm just staying in this roads with
That's
this
right.
car.
Feel free to boost it up if you want.
And that's why these cars, you know, made excellent track cars, or with these, you know, and again, this is really bone stock, and you just have so much power here. Wow, this car, oh my God, this car actually has, you can feel it.
It's got no pistons, so it's like super smooth the way the driving.
Yeah.
And I will never be RX-7-less ever. The Supra, I'm going to let go. I've had 20. I'll be fine without a Supra. I like them, but stock for the values they're doing, I'm just going to let it go.
Right.
The way this Mazda drives, no pistons. It's just so smooth the way it drives. It's not like any other car the way they drive.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of guys with the exotic cars and stuff, for 30 or 35 grand, they can get an incredible RX-7 like this one, or many other ones, not many other, but a bunch of other ones for sale.
Right.
And have just a super exclusive, impossible to find type of car, and it's just so different for like 30, 35 grand.
Yeah.
I think that a lot of guys are going to really start noticing the Japanese turbo cars, especially the RX-7, very soon.
Yeah, they're worth every penny.
Because NSXs and Supers are through the roof.
Yep.
But this one, it's starting to go. It really has went up 20, 30% in the last year and a half. But it's not really caught on like the RX-7, like the Supra and the NSX yet. And honestly, I think the RX-7 is the most superior to all the Japanese turbo cars.
Wow.
And set up correctly and working correctly,
Yeah.
it's the best car, in my opinion.
Yeah, it feels like it.
Just my humble opinion, I think it's the best.
Probably the rotary, since people don't understand it or don't know how to maintain it, probably, you know, maybe scares some people away. But this engine's fully rebuilt, so nobody would have those cooling problems.
It's safe to own.
Very safe to own. And this car's, it's a time capsule just because it's so, there's none out there. Try to do it right now. Everybody do a Google search for a stock RX-7, right? You probably couldn't find one if you tried.
There's not a lot. There's maybe 3 or 4 stock ones that are worth buying with lower miles. And even then, they don't have rebuilt motors and safe to own. They're like just original motor, 60, 70,000 miles, and it's like a ticking time bomb. It's ready to go anytime. Yeah, that's all the factory motors last. 60,000, 70,000. Oh, wow. Yeah. And they're really going to start smoking and really slow hot starts because the compression wears down.
Yeah, and that's really what you want to do. You want to find one like this one, like John's put the money into this car, so you don't have to worry about all those issues. He's already taken care of the paint, he's already taken care of the motor, and you could just buy this car and enjoy it, right?
Oh,
so this car, I don't know if did we mention yet, 47,000 original miles?
Yep.
I mean, that's like incredible, right?
It is.
93.
It is. The other one I have is 13,000 original miles, original paint, original motor, perfect compression, but I don't drive that. It's just a museum piece, really. I just like to look at it because it's also one of the most gorgeous looking cars to look at. They don't make cars little like this anymore. To buy a little car today, you're going to get a Miata or like little thing, you know, like little chintzy cars. But this is like the GT car of the time, and it's small. Next to my GTR, which is also silver, it's super silver, the color, name of that color. The thing is like literally Godzilla next to this thing. Really? It's so small compared to a GTR.
Yeah, I love this car. I just love lightweight, small cars, and this is like perfect. It's so nimble, it's so light on its feet. I mean, it really feels like it's a 1,900-pound car. You know, I know it's 2,800, but compared to every modern, even M3 and Mustang, what they weigh now, and here you have a piece of history, and it's such a good driving car. You know, these cars are going to go up in value. Part of the reason because they're rare and hard to find, but it's a great driver's car. I mean, you can't replicate this, especially for 35,000.
You got to also spend 15 grand to have a RX-7 specialist shop rebuild it. Yeah. Because you don't want to just buy a motor from Mazda and have your shade tree mechanic install it. Right. It's not going to be set up right. There's 1,000 vacuum lines, and every little vacuum line, every little thing is got to go a certain way to make it like reliable and perfect. Wow. You know, they have hundreds of these cars under their belt. I only work with one place called IR Performance. It's in Keansburg, New Jersey. The owner, his name is Ihor, does an incredible job with these cars, and I will never give any of my RX-7 or rotary powered cars that I currently have, or I had, or in the future to anybody to touch but him. Wow. He is the master with these cars. Wow.
You can hear a little blow-off noise there.
The turbos are still in sequential mode. At the shop, they offered me to put them in true twin mode, which means like there's nothing, then they all come on at 4,000. Okay. Which I honestly love the way that drives more. Yeah. Than the baby turbo coming online like literally off idle, and then they both go online at like 35, 4,000. Yep. But I wanted to just keep it original. Yeah, I think this car is just in such good shape and so original that I think you have to keep it that way. I even have the factory downpipe, which looks brand new. Really? And I have the factory plastic coolant overflow bottle,
Okay.
which I cleaned. It still looks new, and the factory radiator, which is nice and clean too.
Wow.
So it's fully complete. Even with the factory Mazda RX-7 cover in the back, all the books, tools, manuals, spare tire. I got like 4 Mazda keys for it.
Really? Wow.
So it's like totally complete car the way it came.
Wow, it drives so good. I can't tell you how good this car drives.
It's not like piston cars. It's hard to explain unless you actually experience and drive it.
Yeah.
And you're driving it kind of soft, so like when you drive it hard and bury the springs in the front end,
right,
it really comes alive.
Well, the one I drove at the autocross, I'll tell you, I drove that car hard.
Yeah.
But since this car is for sale, let's keep it perfect.
It wouldn't be good to autocross through all these like $1 million homes. Or
Yeah.
We turn their streets into our own track.
Let me tell you something, all the Ferraris and Lamborghinis we see on those streets, they're doing it already.
Yeah, you're not.
But you probably have to live there to get away with it.
Yeah, you're not kidding. The cops know probably everybody by name.
Yeah. Well, thanks for letting me drive your awesome car.
Absolutely my pleasure, Glenn. Many more to go.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll see those other cars John mentioned very soon. All right, guys, this was an incredible drive. I can't believe how good an RX-7 has and why I didn't have one in my life before this. So this car is for sale. I'll leave John's link below, and you can contact him directly. Just tell him that Glenn sent you. And an incredible drive. If you ever get a chance to buy or drive an RX-7, do it. It's just an amazing experience. Thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe to our channel so you don't miss these videos. Give this a big thumbs up so we can keep making more. Share them with your friends so our channel can grow, and leave a positive comment below. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time.